New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. Join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session at ntmedia.org/prayer. And now, it's time to pray together. There we are. Hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you on a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. So grateful that you're with us. So thankful that you are a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. You know, it's an important I believe it is, and I know everybody else on the team does. It's an important thing that we do here, coming together in prayer, whether you're watching live or at another time. Thank you so much for being with us. Number one, you are welcome to submit your prayer requests. If you're watching this live and you want to drop that into the comment box of whatever platform you're watching on, by all means, please do. We would love to have you join us in that. And if you're watching on at another time, feel free to chime in, chat in, and drop a prayer request in as well. Camera's doing all kinds of things tonight. I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to reset that. So thanks for being with us. If you are online, check out our prayer requests over at ntmedia.org. You just click on the prayer button and you can submit a prayer request on the online form there. Or if you'd like to speak with one of our prayer partners directly, you're welcome to do that as well. Send that to our, you just say, hey, I want to talk to so-and-so. And we'll get that person to come back and chat with you, connect with you as soon as possible. I don't know about you, but it's been a long weekend. It's been a great weekend, but it's been a long weekend. And we have, I want to talk about, we do our Sunday morning or our all-day Sunday programming. And part of our all-day Sunday programming is starting at 1 o'clock. We do a half hour Just the Talks, right? Just the Talks from a number of different communities. And today we premiered a new community with our program, the Sunshine Cathedral out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with the Right Bishop Darrell Watkins. Darrell is just an amazing speaker. And I really encourage you to go check that out. Just the Talk with the Sunshine Cathedral. And we're going to be airing that every Sunday, Just the Talk, moving forward. So with Bishop Darrell. So check that out when you get a chance. All right. Many of you know I'm part of the affiliated New Thought Network, and we did a program this evening that really is as much of a listening circle as it is a support community, as much as it is an opportunity for people to share in various ways and different things that are going on. And so it's not about, being topical, but yet it often becomes what's happening in the world, and it's what's on people's hearts. And we pray together, and we talk together, and we chat together. And I had the great pleasure to be one of the facilitators of that program this evening, along with a few other folk and 4 or 5 other people. And it's we don't record it. It's not a broadcast. And the next time it happens, I'll be sure to let you know. But it really struck in my heart how much people are hurting right now. How much people are confused. How much that people are afraid. And we live in a philosophy that teaches positivity, and we live in a philosophy that teaches that if you live in fear, you attract more fear. And some days it's not that easy to just say, oh, I'm not really afraid. And some days it feels like prayer might not be enough. Now, I believe it is. And sometimes we have to pray, well, as I was taught, unceasingly. That we enter into the prayer and remain in the prayer until there is a shift in our consciousness. And we don't always do that here on this program because we've got limited time, and well, on the evening side, sometimes I go off. But what I want to talk about tonight is that it is the shift in consciousness. So no matter how you pray, excuse me, whether you close your eyes, whether you keep your eyes open, no matter how you pray, what's important is that we come to a shift in consciousness. A shift to say, we got this. God's got this. God's got our back. So if you're in a safe space to join me, I invite you to please do so as we step into this moment of true knowing that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that moves and breathes and has its being as all of life, as my life, as your life, as all of life. This one self-existent cause is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. It takes on the form of love and light and beauty and truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance and prosperity. It takes form as our humanness and our divinity. And some days we are locked into that humanness where it is difficult to get out of the hustle and the bustle of the day, where it's difficult to set aside the suffering or the sorrow. And that is when we turn to prayer, we turn to a practitioner. We call a prayer partner, we call a minister, we join a group, we log into a circle somewhere where we can speak the truth of where we are. I'm hurting. I'm having a hard time. I don't understand. And then step into the place where we know, where someone knows, where someone can speak the truth and know that God's behind it all. God is behind it all. God's got our back here. And that in some way, some shape, some form, something miraculous is revealing itself. That's the truth. We are living miracles, each one. And I have long heard the word, and I have long shared that word, that each one of us is absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness. Each one of us absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness in a way that brings forward, so much good. So much good. I'm in this moment just thrilled to overflowing to be a part of what's happening as this New Thought movement, as the New Thought Media Network, but most especially thrilled to be a part of what's happening as a human, as humanity, as the evolution of human consciousness. There is great, grand, and glorious miracles abound. That is the truth. And I know it could be no other way. And I know that sometimes it doesn't look that way, it doesn't seem that way, it doesn't feel that way, and yet that is still what is happening. And so when I don't see it, I find someone that can see it for me. When I don't feel it, I call in someone to help me change that feeling. When I got a hard time recognizing what's going on as good or God, or even that it's just God happening to itself, I call in someone that can help me see that truth in a greater light. That is the work of a prayer partner, of a prayer practitioner. And so I invite you into this moment, into a place of recognizing that we are the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. That this broadcast twice a day, that the prayer form we have for you to fill out, the coming programs that we're about to share, we are the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. So rely on us. Lean into the need or the desire or the request for prayer. Lean in and say, yes, Spirit, I am here to be prayed up. And I am here to serve that evolution of human consciousness by raising my own consciousness and serving for those that I may, that are called to request my prayer. If any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you into a greater understanding, a greater relationship with the divine. And what I know is I know I am grateful, filled beyond a sense of gratitude for the truth that is revealing itself here, for the calling that is echoing through my heart, through the hearts of so many this day, to witness peace on earth, to be a vessel through which God's peace reveals itself, and to call that good. So I am grateful. Grateful to know God's got this. Grateful to release this word into the creative law that cannot return this word void. That law that is forever operating upon our prayer, that is already operating upon this prayer, that is already bringing forward everything that's necessary. The people, the resources, the consciousness. The divine's got this and is making it so. And so we get out of the way, get our human nothingness out of the divine circuits, and let God be God. And if any word of this has resonated with you, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us here this evening. This is a ministry of prayer. It's the New Thought Ministry of Prayer, and you can go online, submit your prayer requests through ntmedia.org/prayer. While you're there, you might also find yourself hitting the donate button and make a donation. Help us to fund this whole thing. Help us to be a part of the financial good that keeps all this moving. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now. I want to thank you for being with us. I want to invite you to come back again and again and again. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:15 a.m. with the New Thought Ministry of Prayer. And in between now and then, I also, at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, we have our Monday morning visioning. That happens every Monday morning. So I invite you to come check that out as well. I'm going to get out of here for now. Again, I love you. I think you're amazing. And until next time, I want to wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.